Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Shaggy, the opinionated hippie, currently ranking and reviewing every single Frank Zappa album released after he passed away in December of 1993. And this is number 52, Congress Shall Make No Law. If you are not from the United States or are unaware otherwise, that is from our Constitution, the First Amendment, Congress shall make no law prohibiting, among other things, freedom of speech, though there are consequences, but it shall not prohibit. But anyways, it's a reference to that because this is not a musical album. This is sort of an audio documentary. In 1985, a bunch of senators' wives here in the United States decided they had had enough with those dirty lyrics and rock and roll, that outrageous filth, and they were going to do something about it. Frank was one of three musicians who testified. The other was John Denver, a folk singer of the 70s who tragically died in a plane crash, and Dee Snider from Twisted Sister, who were actually just becoming a popular band at that point because of the We're Not Gonna Take It, mostly the music video. But so anyways, they went and they testified and gave testimony about, why this was wrong. Frank had suggestions about what should be done. This is his entire testimony. It is here in one single track. Plus, there is a track that is his testimony in front of the Maryland State Legislature. Maryland is a state. If you're not from this country, each state has its own government. He testified in front of that government. And then the rest of the tracks are interviews in which he speaks about this and other issues. There are little synclavier snippets before each, mostly from Secular Humanism, which is a song that can be found on Civilization Phase 3, and also a different version. I think the different version is where these excerpts are from on Feeding the Monkeys of Malmaison, a post-Zappa Synclavier release. And then the final track is Reagan at Bitburg Some More, which was also on Civilization Phase 3. I think this is a different version of that. I'm not up on my Synclavier knowledge that well. But I've listened to this album twice. Once when it first came out, I thought, that's interesting. And then again prior to doing this review. The only reason I rank it closer to number one than the compilations that were already on here is because this at least offers something new into the musical lexicon. And it's kind of important that it was released. Frank does have some good ideas. The testimony is pretty interesting. It's a snapshot of government working or not working. And then, everything after that, his other stuff, interviews and stuff like that. It's a pretty good audio documentary. Again, I will never ever listen to it again. But I respect the decision to release it, and I don't like compilation albums, so thus it is ranked closer to number one than those three compilation albums that I've previously discussed. So that's it. That's all I have to say about this. If you want to hear Frank talk in Congress or give interviews, listen to this. And there's little Synclavier pieces to break up the monotony. So that's all I got to say about this. I will probably never, ever listen to this again now that I've heard it once. Yeah, that's it. All right, peace. Thanks for watching, guys. On to a more interesting album next time. Bye.